What's good, Crunch Roll, my friend? How are you? Let me go turn this light off. Woohoo! All the kitty emotes. Let's go. How are my friends? Hope y'all are doing well on this fantastic and marvelous Monday. Just away from the mic so it's not like clipping. There we go. Got my blanket. Nice. That's what I was missing. Forgot my spooky, scary skeleton Halloween blanket. Usually y'all can't see my blankie because I got it down here below the camera. I was like, what am I forgetting? Oh yeah, I'm a little cold. Oh yeah, yes. Halloween blankets for the win. I got one each. There's one like this, and then I have one that has ghosties on it. They're my keep my legs warm blankie. But chat, hope you're doing fantastic as always. We are doing some more driving tonight. Waiting for it to load and do things. I'm gonna poke it with the stick in a second. Don't mind the dinging and the binging, whatever it is. I'm gonna have to well, hello there. There it goes. Figure out why we're not launching. Because it wants to. It wants to launch and do things, but it doesn't seem to want to do it today. So I gotta find the kitty lick emote. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. Let me see if I can do this. There it goes. Cancel race. Let me restart Steam. Maybe that'll help me out here. Sometimes it'd be silly. Sometimes I have to restart it a few times. Okay, restarted Steam. We're good there. Let's load this one. Maybe it's just that track. Hiwajima, PA, northbound. Okay. I think we've left from this one before. Just gonna dance and bob. Creating track lights. That's a good sign. And it worked. Let's go. All right, let's get our camera and everything set up here as always. I mean, just a good old-fashioned super heavy thunderstorm night sounds good to me. All adorableness. I seriously need to know where you get your emotes from, or if you make them, because they're absolutely perfect. All right. Everything's working now. Let's go. Oh, let me get our stuff going here. Make sure our wipers are going here. Put them suckers on high. That's better. All right. Let's get it going. Much love to everybody in chat again. Appreciate it. It's fun. I'm on Twitch. I dig a bit deep found. Oh, okay. That's awesome. Because they're so detailed. I love them. The art style and how like everything's shaded really well. It looks really good. Alrighty, chat. Let's get rolling on this marvelous Monday. I've got my friends is like, call me. I'm like, I'm on stream with my friends. All right, here we go. Let's do this. All right. Pull out of here without scratching the curb. That'd be much appreciated. Scratch the curb anyway. Look at me go. Proud of me. Luckily, it's a rental. Ooh. There we go. There we go. All right. I made it without crashing. I'm proud of me. Let's talk a little bit, chat. Talk about how our day was. The day was pretty good at work. Worked a usual pretty long day and got a lot of stuff done. Still got to add a few more things to my list tomorrow to try and complete. So we'll see how that goes. But try and get it done tomorrow and do our best. I don't know why my camera froze again. There it goes. Whoop. Don't crash either, Pep Talk. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not supposed to be very relaxing if you're crashing a car. Figured you made it through. I appreciate that. It was very, just one of them things like, you know, like I mentioned before, my job is just more like mentally exhausting. Like mentally and emotionally, I'm drained. Because there's just so much like computer work and like Excel sheets and a bunch of all the craziness. Let's see, my friends are blowing my phone up. I love y'all. Enjoy. Don't text and drive, kids. Damn, yeah, don't text and drive, kids. But yeah, seriously, just mentally stuff. You know, I always say the joke when I get home that my brain's scrambled eggs. It is dangerous, exactly. What does it do as I say, not as I do? That's basically how I feel right now. There's the train, chat. We usually race the train, but we're not going to race them today. We're just driving by. We'll behave today, but tomorrow, you never knows. Murphy, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the Mr. Rogers soundbite there. Appreciate you as always. Just cruising on Shitoku tonight. Doing all right. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm really doing good, actually. Just a little tired from work. You know, the usual stress and baloney. That's about it, really. You know. Then I've got the Crunchyroll legend popping in with the kitty emotes. It's making the day better. You know what? I'm realizing now there's only very few things I need to make my day better. I need my Coke Zero. I need my blankets and snacks, and I need Crunchyroll and their emotes in my chat. That's all I need. I'm good to go. I'm glad you're doing good, Murphy. I appreciate you being here. Hell yeah, exactly. You know it. Hell yeah. Oh, sometimes I miss this car. Like when I drive other cars, I drove the so our video on Sunday, I drove a Lamborghini Miura, and what was the other one we drove? Something else. Anyway, they were older cars. They were, oh, Alfa Romeo GTA. Always happy to help. Right on. But drove those in the video, and it was great. They were nice cars to drive. They were older, so the handling was a little bit different, but they were good. But I just missed my car. Like everyone that comes through the chat knows that the BMW M4, this is the 2013 model, I think it is. It's just my favorite. It just handles great. It's smooth. Not really doing any racing content, so I don't need like anything quick off the line and what's jumping off, you know. But it's just super nice. It's like the dad mobile. Let's see. My phone is blowing up. We're good now. Alright, get back at it. My good friends is messaging me. Glad everyone doing good. Oh yeah, shoot, it's been, family's doing great so far. Holding it down, best way to put it, you know. Burn it up. Alright, so just kind of scatterbrained the night chat. I'm not gonna lie, I've been having a really good conversation with a friend of mine through Messenger. I mean, it's good in the sense of like we're talking to each other and talking about our feelings and you know what makes us feel the way we feel, which is good because we know each other a long time. It's just it's nice for me, and I'm not saying everybody's this way, but it's nice to have somebody that I know knows me better than anybody and can say, hey, I know how you feel, or I can say, hey, I know how you feel, because it's kind of vice versa. And love her to death, and I really do wish the best for her because she deserves the world. And we've been talking for a while now about just things in our lives and how we deal with them, and wish I could do more for her. She's really the best ever. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna call her tomorrow. Right now, if I got on the phone, my kids have this like uncanny ability to just wake up and be like, so Dad, who you talking to? I'd be like, get back to bed, you crazy things. So yeah, I'm gonna call her tomorrow. Say she might just go to bed right now. I'm like, okay, well, I'll text her tomorrow and see if she's free. Take that phone call for a little while. Be good, I think, for both of us. Be good for me to talk to somebody that is outside the bubble, you know, outside the box. Oh, easy. There we go. Because we need that, you know, we need that third person perspective of our lives. I think it's always good to have that. I have very few people I trust with my personal information, but she's definitely the top tier of that. So she can say she's my person, you know what I mean? I haven't been there for her as much as I should have been, but she's always got, you know, good insight. Help me keep my head on straight. Chat, what do y'all want to talk about? Let's talk about our day, our plans for the week, what we're getting into, and big plans for the weekend. Love to hear about it. Message. Planting season. Hey, there you go. It's on its way. Kitty pad and creeper cat. I love it. Oh goodness. Well, that's awesome. What are you planting? Talk to me. Love to hear about it. I don't have a green thumb though, I will warn you. I have like a black thumb. Everything I plant dies, unfortunately. Get some stuff growing and getting ready. Okay. Getting ready, love to hear it. Is it flowers? Vegetables? Fruits? I mean, I'm really curious. Because I can't do anything like that. I can't. Again, it doesn't appear, but it's a black thumb. Okay, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries. Ooh, I see you. Dang. Okay. I'm digging that, especially blackberries. I love blackberries. Let me tell you something. Right outside my house, they grow wild, and I literally pick them every year. I pick them bushes dry. I love blackberries. Unfortunately, another one in my house that does, but I eat the crap out of them. Go big this year, corn, squash, peppers. Ooh, you are killing it. Heck yeah. Make a little stir fry action with them peppers. Ooh, wee. That's what I'm talking about. Making me hungry. Oh my goodness. I think I want to try something next stream, chat. Maybe I'm crazy, but just let me think. Let me talk this out with y'all. Ooh, purple green beans. Purple green beans? That's a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. Is that what Prince was gonna sing about? You know, purple beans. I'm just kidding. Do let me some Prince though too. Little red Corvette. Or what's the one? Kiss is the other one. That's some good stuff right there. But purple, I've never heard of those. Do they taste the same as a regular green bean? I'm genuinely curious. They're sweeter. Okay. A sweet green bean. I gotta take a minute to process that. I feel like I've learned something like I wasn't supposed to know. Like I wasn't supposed to know that a purple green bean existed. I'm like in the Matrix right now. How do I feel? We're gonna just turn here and turn around, and then we'll go the opposite direction. Ton of fun colors for different things, like white strawberry, blue strawberry. What? A white strawberry blue strawberry. I feel like I've been missing out on everything in life. Yellow strawberry. I'm short-circuiting trying to imagine a strawberry other than red. Oh no, I'll teach you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna need all the lessons. At this point, I'm completely lost. I feel like I know nothing about fruits and vegetables now. I'm short-circuiting right now. I got you, buddy. I appreciate you. I'm gonna need you to hold my hand, walk me through this, because I am completely taken back right now. I need to write in my diary tonight. Purple green beans, WTF, must try once. That's what I'm going to say tonight. By gardening, I can help you. I appreciate that. My grandmother figured out very young that I had a black thumb, so I was not allowed to plant anything. Unfortunately, it was bad enough that it's just like we would plant like vegetables in her garden. I remember helping her plant seeds for potatoes, right? And this is how bad my luck is, planting seeds for potatoes, right? Everyone's plants grew but mine. Everyone's plants had potatoes on it but mine. I was like, well, she goes, did you do this? I'm like, Granny, I did it the same way you told me to do it. She's like, well, I guess you're just unlucky. I'm like, okay. I accepted my fate and just, okay, Granny. I'm doing it. There we go. Coke Zero hit the spot. Maybe we should make one of my make it an alert, purple beans being a soundbite we could have on here now. Just singing it, purple beans. I'll do it. I'll do it. I got no shame in my game. I'll falsetto sing some purple beans for you. People be like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, you got to be here to know. You got to be in the know if you want to know what that happened, where it came from. You just had to be there. Oh, no, I'll do. I'll reach out to my person, then my chibi Pepto Emos, and just have one with a purple green bean. That's it. That's it. It's just him looking mesmerized at a little purple green bean. We'll know the joke. No one else will. It's okay. I'm like, what's he holding? Is that like, it's purple? I'm like, it's a green bean. But it's purple. It's a green bean. Crunchyroll told me so. They're purple. And I'm doing it. Oh gosh, all the ideas going in my head now. Once that girl show you pictures, yes, please do. Seriously, like I'm really thoroughly intrigued at this. I'm gonna wake up my kids tomorrow and be like, kids, guess what I found out last night on stream? And they're gonna be like, what? And I'll be like, they have different colored fruits and vegetables. I can have purple green beans, dog. I can have a yellow strawberry. Mind blown. They don't know how to act. All right, let's pull over here a second. Let's do some affirmation. Mind blown. It is. It really is. Like, I'm a simple man from the South, and I could not fathom any other color but green for a bean. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, what affirmations do we want tonight, chat? All right, let's see. Do we want to do... Positive. I can't even type. Y'all don't need to see what that come up. Positive affirmations for me neither. I found out about purple green beans about 3 years ago, and I was like, damn, I have to grow it and eat it. Yeah, you would have to. You'd have to try at least once, right? It's like when you find some new recipe and something you never heard of, you're like, I need to figure out how to cook that and make it and give it a shot. And then like either you love it or you hate it. Gosh. All right, let's do, I think I want to do some for a little more serious topic, but let's do it. So these are affirmations for depression. I want to kind of take this moment to kind of drop the game audio just a little bit, just the music up. So I haven't talked about it much on here because I keep to myself a lot of things. And I think being open is the best way to be honest. So I struggled with depression for a long time and high anxiety, severe anxiety and depression. Let's just be honest here, not sugarcoat it. I have attempted the S word several times. Unsuccessful, as you could tell. A little joke in there. But the biggest thing is like it's that feeling of hopelessness and helplessness, right? So I take a lot of these to heart. What I'm going to read to you today, and some of these are with me wherever I go on my phone, and notes to myself. I keep a lot of these with me just because it's definitely, it can be a light to guide you back, right? So not wanting to sound too down here, but I just like to be honest with y'all because I think y'all deserve that level of honesty from me. Let's take it down just a little bit here. So I'm gonna read y'all a few of these, and y'all just kind of pick out the ones you like and take them with you. I am capable of overcoming this. Whether it be the mindset, whether it be the feeling, we're capable of overcoming this. I am worthy of happiness and joy. I am resilient and can bounce back. I am learning and growing through this experience. And when you have those experiences, you really are, because you're learning what your tolerance level is, and then what your early warning signs are, and how to manage it. I like that one too. I am safe and I am loved. Even when your body and your mind are telling you you're not. That's the one that usually helps me start trying to focus. I am making progress even if it's small. I am listening to my body and mind. Absolutely. Now these are, I usually go from those, which are more like general, to self-compassion, right? And these are ones that I have at work, which is, because I'm hard on myself, right? We're all our own hardest critic. First one says, I am kind to myself. What I would give to others is what I'm going to give to myself, right? I'm learning to forgive myself. I always keep that part in there. I'm learning to forgive myself, because it's hard to forgive yourself. It's hard to go easy on yourself and not regret something in the past. I am worthy of love and acceptance. And the next two that I like to read a lot are these two. I am doing my best and I'm not alone in this. It's such a key one, that last one. I am not alone in this. Other people feel the same way I do. Sometimes even worse. And they can get through it. I know I can get through it, and we can help each other get through it. And the rest, some more of these are about resilience, which are really good. I can overcome challenges, But those two right there, I'm doing my best, and I'm not alone in this. It got to me the most every time. So just know that no matter how dark it may seem, no matter how hopeless you may feel, there's always somebody willing to help you. There's always a way to get it, to have help and a solution. Don't ever feel like you're never alone. You have a crunchy with you, and I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. And right back at you. You've got a crazy guy named Pepto Klepto who has Pepto-Bismol in storage and stash. I got your back. I'm here for you. But at the end of the day, just know you're not alone. And know that I'm here for you. Some random guy on the internet. But I'm here for you. If you don't mind crazy, I appreciate that too. But just know that I'm here for you as well. And at any time, we're in stream and you want to say, hey, Pepto, I'm struggling with something. Hey, I got you. I appreciate you being here. I value your existence. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I wanted to kind of get something serious off my chest and just tell you how I'm feeling. I like being genuine. I like being honest with you all because I feel like we're going to get closer that way if I'm just honest out the gate, right? All right. Let's get back on the road. That was a good one. I needed that. I needed to talk to y'all like that and get it off my chest. All right, we'll turn the game back up now. Safe place, exactly. That's what this is supposed to be, is a place where we can all come together, and even if we have differing opinions, we can still walk away like we were heard, and that we felt like we made our point and that everybody understood where we stand. I'm a pretty open person. Maybe it's a flaw of mine, but I'm a very open person. I don't like, I think the experience I have with something may help somebody else, and if it does, great. If it doesn't, we'll go to find somebody that does have that experience that'll help. I will tell you all every day, 100%, I'm not perfect. I never claim to be perfect. I never will be perfect, and that's okay. I'm perfectly flawed. That's what I always say. No one is. Exactly. No one's perfect. And if something I've experienced and can help somebody else, I'm going to talk about it. I got experience going through medication. I've got experience going through natural. I've done and tried a lot of things to help me with my with things over the years. I won't say issues because it's not really an issue. It's a harsh way of saying it when you say, oh, my issues. No, it's like, we were born the way we are, and it's how we manage it, Not saying it's going to be easy, because it's never easy. Life is never easy. But I don't know. I just want to make sure everybody knows that when it comes to me and where I stand, I'm here for everybody. It's your imperfection? Right. Exactly. It's kind of like I make this joke a lot. It's so sad. But it's like, in My Hero Academia, everybody has a quirk. There's super strength. My quirk's crippling depression. It's just, I make a joke about it, but it's the truth. That's one of my, things, So we're gonna go save the town. It's like, no, I'm gonna sit here and eat ice cream and cry. You guys go ahead. Like that. Gotcha. I appreciate that. Oh, goodness. Oh, my gosh. And that's one way I deal with things, is making a joke about it, I'll roast myself every so often just to get it, out of my system. And when I get home sometimes, like especially if I drove another car, or like I ride with a buddy and we get back to my house, I'll see my car in the parking lot and in the driveway, and I'm like, man, that freaking guy's here again. They're like, what? I'm like, that dude that drives that car. And they're like, that's your car. I'm like, I know, that guy's here all the time. I can't stand that guy. And they're like, well, I like it pretty good. I'm like, I don't. That guy could kick rocks. Just make fun of myself, And it's fun. It's just a fun way to get out my anxiety or get out how I'm feeling, you know. Oh gosh. Dumb stuff I do, I'm telling you. But I'll tell you all, I missed y'all today. I really did. I missed streaming. I missed hanging out in chat, driving around maps and talking. I do have a really, really, really bad itch to play some Quest Together again. And I started it up again over the week, or last weekend, and it was exactly like I hoped it would be. It seems a lot easier this go around, which is nice, because when I played it that first time, it was like, whew. But also, if you want to see that experience, it's on YouTube as well. It's on the YouTube channel. It's Quest Together. I did 2 videos, and that game was so much fun. It's VR based, and it's literally just an RPG, and I freaking loved it. I wish my friends would have played with me. I'd probably been still playing that game. It was great. It was a great game. But I've been enjoying playing other games, but you know what? I think I find a lot more lately than before. A lot of streamer friends that I have are like, you know, I play certain games just for me, and I finally get that now. You know what I mean? Like, we sit here and we play these games every weekend, and I love it. I love hanging out with y'all and driving and cruising through streets and, you know, changing the weather and just keeping it chill, you know. But then there's like, whenever it's just me, I'm like, I want to play something a little more aggressive, a little more crazy, you know. Maybe I'm not good at it, but it's just I have fun playing it. Then I'll play those games off stream, and I think that's why I don't play as many games anymore that were like Fortnite or COD or stuff like that. Is one, I wasn't really good at it, more so because my anxiety makes me like really jumpy when I play those like PvP online games, and I just feel like it's more about how well you perform, not just who you are as a person or a content creator. And I felt the pressure of, okay, I have to be entertaining and I have to be good at the game. Well, I can't do both. I can barely be entertaining, so we're gonna run with just don't do it. And thank you, Murphy, for that. I'm proud of you, Mr. Rogers. I appreciate that. I'm proud of you as well, my friend. I gave up. I'm going to stick to my game side here. Exactly. Like, I feel like there's less pressure for me to sit here with you all and just talk and cruise like we're having a car ride, like we're going somewhere, right? Versus trying to get sweaty to game. Now, I did try streaming Overwatch for a little while. Made Overwatch 2 content. I was heavy into it. I was heavy in the comp scene. But I don't know, like over time, I just got to where it just felt like so much pressure to be good at any game you play, to reach any kind of level of notoriety. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna hang back and relax with y'all, because forget this. 'Cause not everybody wants to watch, you know, grindy, sweaty, you know, streams. And I'm glad I said that quickly, because that could have been a really, really out of context clip right there. Nobody likes grindy, sweaty, you know. It'd be a little weird. Not me. It gets annoying. Right. Like, I can watch somebody play a game for a little while if it's chill. But if they're like, you know, calming out of their mind, and like they're sprinting and they're like all crazy in the game, I just can't get in that too long. That's just me, maybe. You know, I'm everybody's different. If I'm gonna watch something, I'm watching something to relax. You was cutting it close, though. I know, right? Cut it close. Everybody's watching. I see you. But yeah, you know, just, I don't know. I just enjoy like relaxing when I watch streams or I watch videos and content. I just don't want to feel like the adrenaline rush, you know, of somebody else playing a game like that. These are some good vibes we got tonight, though, chat. Spotify's been good to us so far on the mixes. I did learn my new pet peeve today, though. I'm not going to call this person. Yeah, I just did a fresh run on Terraria, and someone's like, I haven't seen a fresh run in a long time. Right? Like, you just do something like that, people are like, holy shit, you're doing a fresh run? It's like, yeah. But I found a pet peeve of mine today, and it's, how can I put it? I could take it two ways, right? Like I could take it as somebody just trying to give me constructive criticism, which I'm not against. I'm all for somebody wants to give me honest feedback and we work together to improve. I'm totally down for that. Preface that with this. So someone messaged me on Twitter today, and again, I'm not gonna call anybody out. I'm not like that. I'm just gonna say what was said. It was like, hey, you know, I caught your stream. I liked your stream. I just had a few suggestions. I'm like, okay, no problem. Shoot, what you got? And it was, you should really play games that are popular, and you should not talk as much. So you should focus on the game and get better at the game. And in that way, as you get better with the game and you're playing more, is it my dialect? You know, what seems to be unappealing about how I talk? Because I'm curious, and I'm also very self-conscious. There wasn't anything else about it. It was mostly just, I should play more popular games that draw a bigger crowd, that are more entertaining. And I said, I appreciate the input. Thank you for your, you know, honesty. I said, unfortunately, you know, I really enjoy this, and I don't see the need for me to be jumping into any other games at the moment. I really enjoy just hanging out with chat. And of course, the usual response comes from, well, you're never going to go anywhere if you just stream what you want to stream. I'm like, well, okay, I respect it. Thank you. Have a nice day. I left it at that. And I realized that, you know what? At the end of the day, whatever somebody's streaming, just let them stream it. Who cares what it is? Stream what you want to stream and be happy. You know, I would rather stream like this and cruise with you all than play a game and burn out because I'm tired of being forced to play that one game. You know what I mean? Like, I can make the drives different. We could change things up. We can make the ambience different, the map different. I can't change Fortnite, right? I can't change Call of Duty. I can't change insert AAA title here. And that's okay if that's what you want to stream. I'm not going to hate on it. I say do what you do and have at it. We're all in this together. But I think it's just rude to come into somebody else's content space and be like, I get what you're doing, but you should do it this way, or you should do this. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of that. I think if someone asks for my opinion or I ask for their opinion, sure, I'll take it. Cool. But don't like be putting somebody down because of what they stream. That's just kind of dirty, you know. I don't know. Like I said, just my little rant. Plus, I mean, when it comes to Fortnite, I can barely land without dying, so it wouldn't work out for me anyway, chat. I'll be honest with you. I'm like, I'm out of the bus and I'm dead. Okay, see y'all next round. I had the same issue as Ferrari at the beginning, and it wasn't running for a bit, then died out. Oh, absolutely. You enjoy the game. How I like to do it. Exactly, right? You do it how you want to do it. You know, whatever you feel comfortable with, what makes you happy. And for me, like I said, having conversation, it's almost like we're all on a road trip together, just talking. I'm down with that. I think that's exactly where I want to be doing, because we can talk about everything, our day, keep it positive, keep it moving. I see nothing wrong with that. But, you know, this is content creation, and this space can be very, very, very cutthroat. I've mentioned that before. You know, I love Artemis to death. She does amazing posts on Twitter, on X. And she puts up some real, you know, thought-provoking, you know, ones like about, what was it? She asked on one of her posts, what was something you learned in the streaming space you didn't know before? And I put on there as an honest answer. I said, not every other streamer has your best interest in mind. Sometimes you're just a stepping stone. And that's the truth. You're seen as a way for them to gain more followers, gain more visibility, and then once they get that from you, they're done with you. They move on. And it's sad because there's so many good creators that are, you know, good smaller creators that are overshadowed or smothered out by these very people. You know, like, do I network? I do some, but I'm also worried that that networking with them might give them the wrong impression about me. Because a lot of times, like I said, that's what happens. People reach out to somebody, hey, I want to play a game together. And they do, and then it's like, okay, well, your community should be coming over to my channel. And then they go, well, wait a minute, this ain't what we talked about. And then it's a whole ordeal after that. You know, I like networking in a very polite, hey, I'd like for you to come by and hang out with me one time on stream. And I'll do the same for you. We'll talk, get to learn each other, get to know more about each other. And if there's a connection there and you want to stream together, let's do it. I think that's very genuine versus, you know, like I said, the very backhanded, that's what I should probably say, very backhanded way of doing things now. And I'll say this also, it's not everybody, right? I was going to try to stream some COD and other games, but I'm waiting until I get a better motherboard and processor to do that stuff. Oh, absolutely. It can be very straining on hardware to be streaming. You know, we're going to be looking at, I don't know if it's possible on Meld Studio. I'm going to double check it. But I'm looking to stream at 1440p, not just 1080. I want to try it out. I want to see what happens. You know, if it happens, great. I would like to try 1440p streams for Twitch and YouTube at least once, you know. But then again, some people would, instead of buying and building one really, really good PC, they'll basically build two mid-range, and then you have one PC that handles the stream, another one that handles the game. And that's the more popular thing nowadays. You know, people just use dual PC setups. I do good on what I got, but I want to go bigger and better. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I have the same drive when it comes to my hardware. You know, I always want to have, you know, more beefy components to handle all I want to do. Because I used to be very, very minimalistic. My PCs in the beginning were very, very minimalistic. Then as the time got on, I wanted to do, you know, video editing and content creation. I had to have beefier stuff. I'll never forget my first PC that I built for like full content creation. At the time, was an Intel i7 4790K. It's a 4-core 8-thread. I had dual GTX 970 super clock GPUs. Man, that thing was a monster. When it came to rendering, that thing was a beast. But I needed it for, you know, content creation and stuff. And, you know, now I'm rocking this redonkulousness I've got now. Which, could I have went higher end on the GPU? Sure. I could have dropped, what is it, like $2,000 on a 4090. I probably could have. But you know what? I really don't need a 4090 for what I do. So, but I went as high end as I could that I felt that made sense, you know, because you don't want to get too high into GPU, then you're going to be losing performance because your CPU can't keep up. So you got to find that middle ground, you know. But that's what I see a lot of people do now. Like I said, instead of spending, you know, $3,000 to $4,000 on one computer, they will spend like $1,000 on two different computers each. So they'll spend $2,000 on two different PC towers. One higher spec than the other, obviously for gaming. Then they'll have the other one lower spec for just the stream, you know, content. That's it. Stream, whatever it is, handle streaming. I don't know how that works. I couldn't tell you, unfortunately, because I'm very, very caveman up here. Right now, I have two 3050 GPUs. New good. Oh, right, so right on. 3050s are awesome. It's a really, really good card for, you know, being a 50 tier. It really is. I do miss SLI though. I think the 20 series had NVLink, which was like SLI, but it wasn't near as good. And then finally they got rid of it after that. You can only do single card. But I'm telling you, back when those cards would be utilized, monster performance on SLI. Crossfire as well. I mean, AMD Crossfire was good, but NVIDIA's SLI was just way more consistent. And I loved AMD. I've been an AMD fanboy for a long time. I've had my Ryzen rig. Yeah, it runs games really good right now. Absolutely. My Ryzen rig is probably my most high-end rig I've owned in a long time. That was a absolute monster rig. It was a get this right. a 2920X Threadripper. That was a 12 core, 24 thread. I had the 2080 Ti liquid cooled, which was a monster. 32 gigs of RAM. I had 4 terabytes of storage. And I had get this, a 1600 watt titanium power supply. That was from EVGA. That thing was a monster. Its own special cable, which was even more wild. It was like this big around, some huge cable. But I needed all that power. I had a very power hungry CPU. It was liquid cooled with a 360. Like I said, the 2080 Ti is the Wind Force from Oris. This was called the Wind Force or Water Force. I'm sorry, Water Force. That card came from the factory with a 240 rad because it needed it. Overclocked that thing. It was like 55, 60 degrees Celsius at most, and it just ran every game flawless. The thing was a monster. I built so many PCs for friends and family. I've messed just about every tier range you could think of. The highest tier range, if I could answer that question honestly, would be a friend's racing sim rig, which kind of sparked all of this. His rig, which I had to go down to I think it's Chattanooga to get it built for him. We built it here, then drove it down to him. It's gonna be a surprise from his wife. It was an absolute terror. It was like a Corsair 1000D case. So it was like one of the big cases that had a dual system in it. So the stream system was a Ryzen, I think it was 3000 series. Whichever was new at the time. I think it was a 3000 series. So it was the 8-core 16 thread on a mini ITX with some little old piddly GPU. It was just for the stream PC. The actual gaming PC was, what was the big i9 at that time? Oh my gosh, I can't remember what it was now. i9 11 gen or something like that. The big 11th gen CPU. And then he had a top tier GPU. I think it was a 3090 at that time. And that thing was just, it crushed every game we put at it, 100%. We even tried like FPS titles at like max settings to see if we could crash this thing or like drop the FPS down. It destroyed it. And you put it on a racing game, it pegged out the FPS counter in every racing game we put on it. Max detail, max view range, everything. That thing was a beast. I think he still has it. He hasn't even updated it. He didn't have to. All the racing games still run almost as good as day one. But the reason I was so jealous is it had 10 terabytes of storage. And I'm like, he's recording 4K. So all the footage he's recording from all of his stuff's 4K, and then he's saving it. And 4K files are huge. I don't know if anybody here's messed with anything, like 2K or 4K footage. A 30-minute 1440p save file from Shadow Play is almost 7 or 8 gigs for one 30-minute clip on my PC. I think his was like obviously double that. Like a good 30-minute to 1 hour clip was like 16. It was over 10 or 12 gigs for that one clip. So, bro, you're gonna be wearing them drives out. He's like, no worry, bro, I got 10 terabytes. I'm like, bro, I barely had 2 at that time, But I do enjoy that, though. Honestly, it's like a side hobby, just building them. It's fun. I mean, my wife has my old one behind me. You can't see it. So I thought about turning that thing on just to have a nice backdrop because she's got a really nice setup over there. She has my, let's see what I got. We're just talking PC parts now. I could ramble all day about this. She has my previous system, which is a Ryzen 3900X 12-core 24-thread. I believe I had it overclocked at one time to like 4.5, but I think it's just running base clocks now. And PBO, so it probably goes to like 4.2, 4.3. That's liquid cooled on a 360 Corsair, a AMD 6800 XT, GPU, not overclocked, just base clocked. I think it runs cool as shit anyway. A 1200 watt EVGA power supply, 32 gigs of 3600 speed G skill, and it's got I think I put like 2 terabytes of storage in that thing. And she plays Sims on it sometimes and just runs it. I did it in all purple. The fans are all purple. It's got Corsair 120 inch. Yeah, 120 mil fans in it. I can't remember what series they're. I think the HD or the LL Light Loop. That's all purple. Then there's the graphics card's purple, and then I got her a purple mat with flowers. Her desktop's purple forest. Like I went all out in purple, chat. I couldn't help it. It's a favorite color. I'm gonna make it work. She got a nice little. I want to upgrade her desk so bad, but I got her a nice little wood desk, and now I want to buy her get her a nice setup like what I've got over here. Yes, the purple beans. I'm just gonna put a can of those on a little hanging shelf. Ooh, we'll make wind chimes out of the cans. Thinking ahead. I'm already liking where this is going. She just comes in. I've got like strings of like green bean cans hanging up. She's like, "What the fuck is this?" Like it's a vegetarian setup, you know. We got all the purple green beans. Then I sing to her purple beans. I'll sing it to her. That's oh my gosh, we're way ahead of this. It's like, okay, open your eyes. I'm just going with a microphone. Purple beans, purple beans. I gotta write this down before I forget it. We're on to something here, chat. I'm loving this. A good surprise, absolutely. But I'm trying to get her to game more. She works a lot, and then she comes home and like just kind of vegetates, and I don't blame her because she works a pretty hectic job. But I'm also like, do you want to play some games? I'll play some Sims with you, which I'm awful at Sims. I have no patience for Sims. She also has play Stardew Valley a lot, which I'm also not very patient for Stardew Valley either. But I bought her like Golf with Friends and a bunch of other little games I like to play too, just on the side. I bought her Left 4 Dead 2 because I'm gonna tell you something. She used to play Left 4 Dead 2 with me a lot. Left 4 Dead 1 a lot with me. We had a lot of fun doing that. So I'm like, come on, girl, turn that computer on. Let's go play some games. She's like, I don't know. Stardew Valley. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong. It's a fantastic game. I have Neanderthal attention span, and I'm like, I just can't. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I can start just, clearing my land, and shit. But then after a little while, I'm like, ooh, I'll go do something else. And then I come back later, I'm like, what was I doing? Oh, shit, I forgot. You know how many times I've been carried home because I was out so late and passed out? So many times. I'm like a drunk college dude. Like, I got carried home all the time, and they robbed me blind every time. Like I said, a lot of people, it's not for everyone. Right. And I won't knock it because it is a very fun game later in the story and how you do your farm. Now, I will get with you on this, though. My favorite game, farming sim, it's still Harvest Moon from the Nintendo game. I think it was called New Beginning or New whatever it was. Chat, I played the shit out of that. I beat that game like 5 times. Love that game. They redid it, too. It's on Steam. Oh, my gosh, what's it called? They redone it. They redid the names and a bunch of other stuff. But I can't remember what the hell it was called now. I'll look it up in a minute. I gotta find it and tell you all about it. It's supposed to be the remake. It's supposed to be almost identical to the original game. Obviously, they can't do it identical, but it's, there's different names and stuff. But I'm like, man, I gotta play that back, run that game again. I had everything unlocked. I played that game so much. My poor GameCube was like half dead. It's like over there like SpongeBob begging for water, like, please turn me off. And I'm like, nope, we gotta ride that horse to town, baby. We gotta sell stuff, and I just so good. What games do you all get nostalgic like that about? Like, what's one of your favorite games that you're like, when you see it come up, you're like, oh man, I gotta play that again? can handle it, right? Just turn the box fan on it so it gets, so it stays cool, But either way, my favorite game, a series of game. Let me be specific here. Series of game is still Fable. I loved Fable. Fable 1, 2, and 3. I know 2 got hate and 3 got hate, but I just really enjoyed those games. The Fable world was so good. And my favorite game of all time, and I know there's emulators for it, and the problem is I would never go back to work. My family would never see me again, is Legend of the Dragoon. If you've never played that game, I highly recommend you check out videos of it first and check it out, because that was my Final Fantasy. Like, I'll be honest with y'all, like, Final Fantasy was good. Like, I'm not knocking Final Fantasy, but that was good. My favorite is Resident Evil 4 and Killer. Ooh, look at you, Killer Instinct. I ain't heard those 2 words together in a long time. Jeez Louise. 4 was a banger though. I ain't gonna lie, 4 was an absolute banger. The first ever fighting game I was good at was Soul Calibur. I played the shit out of Soul Calibur when I was younger. Soul Calibur, and there's something else I played a lot of, but my old brain is like failing me now. I'm getting like I'm getting those Windows errors for like DLL files missing. Search for memory. Nope, finally there, my guy. It's like, son of a bitch. I need to defragment this damn thing. Brain is not braining. Oh yeah, Soul Calibur I played for every system just to play one character. Exactly. Oh my God, I feel that. I feel that in my soul. It's like, you know what? This is happening. I'm doing this. Oh goodness. Well, let's see. I just wanna, I'm checking out. I got my friends pulled up, watching their little streams. Streams. Looked up, I'm like, wait a minute, that's not my chat window. What is this? I'm looking at somebody else's chat window. What song is this? I keep forgetting. There we go. Geisha's Lament. I was like, I know I recognize this song. I've only heard it like 17,000 times. I love this song. I play that album a lot. I'm really bad with names. I just had to mean Xbox got Spawn and PlayStation got good. Oh yeah, God of War. Ooh, Nintendo always got Link. Nintendo got that Zelda on lock. But I'll tell you, God of War was my series of game for a long time. And when I tell you a long time, like, I probably, off the top of my head, I can remember beating each God of War through Ascension probably 10 times. I loved the God of War games. I was so excited about when Ascension came out, because when Ascension came out, they debuted the red PS3. And it was gonna have, you got the bundle, it's like $370, I think is what it was. It was the console. It came with Ascension, and you also got all the other God of War games. You got all of them. And I was like, no shit, okay, I'm doing it. So I took both my Xbox 360s, all of my games, took them up to GameStop, traded them all in for credit, got that console for like 20 bucks. I mean, I was like, whew, talk about lucky. I figured they'd look at all my stuff and go, yeah, I'll give you $1.50 for all of it, you know. Everyone myself, and you're right. It was freaking awesome. The games were so good. The puzzles were really good. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the hack and slash, obviously. But that console, I'm like, you tell me I get all the games and the new one and a new console for $380 right now. Here's my money. Actually, take all my Xbox stuff. And I'll never forget, I was off that weekend, so I got this on Friday. Still, exactly. I left work I pre-ordered it. I left work, let's see, the day it came out. I worked a short shift that morning. Went to GameStop, picked it up, came home, took a shower, ordered a bunch of pizza and snacks and bullshit, sat down in the floor. I didn't want to sit in the chair. I wanted to sit in the floor in front of the big screen and just play those games. I played them all weekend. And I went one by one. God of War onto the second one. And I played Ascension. I think it was on Sunday I played Ascension. So I sat there all that time just playing those games. I don't remember sleeping. I don't remember anything. I just literally, if I did sleep, I got right back up the next morning, fired it back up. Because like you want a game that has replay value, right? Like you want something that's going to keep you entertained and keep you going. And I was all about it, chat. But we'll see. We're probably going to drive a little bit longer than we'll probably slide off here and raid out to somebody and spread the love like we always do. I'm trying to be really good about spreading the love to everybody that, you know, I can and raid out to and give them support. YouTube, that ad break, it's here, but we're still here with you. Appreciate you always being here as always. Love my YouTube fam. All the support on the shorts and the videos is much appreciated. Y'all mean the world to me. I appreciate you as always. I was trying to say, I thought I had a YouTube notification. I don't see one.
Welcome in.
Yo, Ethan Ravens with a raid. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Really do appreciate you as always. How was your stream? How are things? We're just vibing out on a drive tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. First time here, my name is Pepto Klepto. I'm a chill, relaxed streamer here on Twitch and YouTube, and our focus is night drives and lo-fi and just talking about our day and positivity. Mortally Injected, my brother, how are you? Hope you're doing well as always. Oh, dadgum ads. I see. Gotta love them ads. I know, right at the perfect time. Oh my gosh. Well, Ravens, I hope you're doing well, my friend. Hopefully them ads are gone soon so we can actually talk. You know, them ads are always the worst time. So I'm about to hit the hay, but I want to drop by and say, I appreciate you, brother, as always. You mean a lot to me. You've been an awesome friend. Always love seeing you pop in and hang out. Get some rest. Take care of yourself, brother. Say hello to Twinkie for me. Hope she's doing okay. Get ready for the baby. And the Crunch Roll kitty. Ah, it's so adorable. I say it every time, but I can't help it. Oh my goodness. Hopefully we're back from ad break, Ravens. I appreciate that as always. They're gone. Haha, yeah, they're gone. Maybe coming very soon. I'm very excited. Waiting for her to pop. She probably feels like she's gonna pop. But Ravens, thank you for the raid. I really do appreciate you as always. I'm doing fantastic. I hope you're doing fantastic. Hope your day is amazing. Tell you what, my wife was pregnant both times. I was like, this woman is about to literally be like a confetti popper and just pop. It's gonna be it. She's gonna pop like a balloon or something, you know, any day now. Oh man, you're getting close. You're right. It's gonna be I'm sure you'll both be glad when it's all said and done. You finally get to hold the little one. That's the best part, right? You wait. It's like I had to sit here for 9 months, you know, not even know what you look like. Popping off too, just figured I'd raid to you before I hit the hay. I appreciate you as always, my friend. Thanks for raiding out. Thanks for popping in with us. Come back anytime. I'll try and catch your stream next time you're live and hang out with you too, okay? Thank you again. If you're not ready, go follow Heathen Ravens. Show the love. Much appreciative as always. awesome to get a raid. I love it. Love when people support each other and hang out and talk and chat. It's great. It's inspiring, you know. And don't worry, we're gonna pass that love right on to the next person we end our stream. I'd follow, but I maxed after 11 years of following. Right? 11 years of following. I'm maxed out. I got you. That's me, is like I've got so many follows. I'm worried about, you know, going to follow somebody and it not working. I'm like, hang on, scroll. Who has the stream, you know? 11 years now, that's awesome. Congrats on that. There's supposed to be a command. I wonder if we could try it out real quick. Hang on. I want to say it's a command like, let's see if I can scroll through here and find it. Oh, there it is. So, my account is 9 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, and 4 days old. But I've only been streaming on it for about 2 or 3. I had it for a long time, just a placeholder. I knew I'd find it eventually. Supporting 10 years, 11 months, 3 weeks, 3 days. Let's go. I thought I had that command active, but I couldn't remember if not. Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, we are. And again, I didn't stream on it for a long time. I had planned on it, but my internet was so awful. I can go all day about that, though. I had Frontier internet in my town. The best we've got was Frontier, and it was like 4 gigs. Like, not 4 gig, like 6 meg, if that. One more month, you're right. It was awful internet. Like, uploading videos, like I was editing and uploading videos would take like a day and a half to upload. It was awful. And then I finally threw a fit and I called Spectrum or Charter. And they said they were going to do it, and they said they couldn't do it because I was too far from the pole. And I'm like, okay, well, the guy that runs the truck told me he could. No, you can't do it. We went to your address, but they didn't come to the right house. So 3 more months went by, and I was like, I'm so frustrated. We're paying like $80 a month, and I'm not even getting the 6 megs I was promised. So I went through Spectrum again. I said, listen, can y'all come out here and just verify you went to the right house? So they did. They came out here. They're like, oh yeah, sure, we can run your line, no problem. They did the construction approval. They ran the cable. I had internet within like 2 months, and I went from 6 meg to 500 meg. And I was like, let's go. We're getting into streaming real quick. So, very, very awesome. Otherwise, I couldn't meet you amazing people. It make me sad now thinking about it. But we're doing it. I gotta say, I'm really, really enjoying this journey on streaming and meeting people and meeting amazing people. I mean, Miss Rages, Crunchyroll. I mean, a lot of amazing people that are just streaming, and it's been really eye-opening. Long-lasting, effects from people, awesome people. Yeah, we are, exactly. I got like awesome besties. I'm telling y'all, Miss Rages helped me out so much in the beginning because I was so nervous. She was so understanding and so patient. And like I said, I owe a lot to her because she was really, really great to me in the beginning because I was new, right? I didn't know anything. I was barely holding it together. I was going live with no mic audio. That means some unique people. Absolutely, we did. Going through Discords and meeting new people, and also it's a learning experience because you figure out what kind of people you like to work with and which kinds you don't. Nothing against them, it's just you're different, different goals or different perspectives on things. And I think it's what makes everything awesome when people that are different stream together. It's like you get two different perspectives, and it makes it interesting. Oh, come on, pull this hill, please. The poor Ferris wheel way off in the distance. You can see it right here. Let me turn a little bit so you can see it. Yeah, the Ferris wheel just way off in the distance, just vibing, living its best life. We're way over here on the other side of the city, you know. Miss you, Ferris wheel. Let's go. Crossing the bridge. I don't know where we're gonna go, chat. To be honest, I'm kind of just driving every little alley I can think of. To be honest. Go center lane. This is gonna sound so dumb, but I think it's funny. I was driving. I drive forklifts at work when I need to. It's kind of like I'm certified, but I do it like just if I need an extra person. And for some reason, the other day when I was playing my VR headset, I downloaded a free demo of a game called Forklift Simulator. And when I tell you that I literally almost sat here in this chair and played Forklift Simulator for like 2 hours, I did it, and I was like, yeah, it's like I'm at work. Just sat here moving pallets on the racks. That's all I wanted to do. And I took my headset off and I was like, what am I doing with my life that I enjoy? How old am I getting that I enjoyed playing Forklift Simulator and just moving boxes around? Like, what am I turning, like 50 next year? Like, what is going on with me? I threatened to start buying the New Balance, like the Dad Griller 3000s and some like I think what those are called now. The plaid shirts, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm also growing lemongrass and horseradish. Oh wow. Congrats. Lemongrass and horseradish. Is lemongrass like something you use for like a garnish, or is that something you use as like kind of like parsley? You chop it up real fine. It's like a seasoning, like a seasoning. I can't even think. It's for tea. Ah, okay. Interesting. I'm really intrigued by that now. Lemongrass. Again, I'm completely oblivious to these kind of things. So I'm learning all the things from you. You're teaching me everything. I'm becoming a sponge for knowledge from the crunch roll. Looks like we're going to find us a nice spot to pull over, and then we're going to chit chat for a minute, and then we're going to raid out to another legend. Spread the love. Had a nice Monday night stream with you all. Just pull over right here. There we go. All right, bring y'all back in face cam. Me exit out the game so it doesn't keep freezing my screen like a butt. It does that all the time. There we go. Oh yeah, and time as well. And yeah, it's always fun with you. I appreciate that. Alrighty, let's find somebody to spread the love to. So, I'm really enjoying these Monday night streams, by the way. It's really nice to do these like extra Monday nights with y'all, and we have like Sunday mornings now. So we're trying to have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. What in the world am I looking at on the Twitch homepage? Don't look anymore, Pepped Up. Don't look anymore. There's a bunch of really, very, very odd screen captures of these streams. It's very smooth. Yeah. Let's see. Demented's on. Drowsidius. I got so many France. My boy Humbles is on. Ooh, my to surprise my boy with some raid. Not the kind you get in the Ace of Spades, Demon Angel, Mr. Fox. I got so many friends online, but of course, I don't talk to many of them anymore. We're not in the same Discord, so it's kind of like a random, hey, you know. You know what? There's Stone streams. Stone's been coming in, hanging out a lot. Really cool too. Some of the people I'm like, well, do I know you? Have I played games with you before? I feel that way though. I don't talk to a lot of people. Email Evangeline. Okay, I know who that is now. Yeah. Okay, now we're at the people that are like my normal, like, well, content I watch. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think we're just gonna raid out to. This one's a banger. That body roll going, I'm all about it. Oh, that is not what I thought that was. We're not going to do that. I don't know how y'all feel about that one. That's not. Ugh. I don't know if that'd be good to raid into or not. That's a little bit of a mess. All right. Renee Hills. I want to give y'all something nice and chill. That's also, you know. Don't want y'all to go to something crazy and explosions and like scare y'all awake, because that'd be like the very last thing I want to do. It's like scare y'all awake tonight. You've dealt with me long enough. Everybody I follow is playing Call of Duty, Apex Legends, or Fortnite. Tycoon Classic. Sunshine 0511. Again, I don't remember half these people chat. Alright, we're gonna go with Humbles. That's my boy. Love him. Good dude. Very, very positive guy. Y'all will love Humbles if you've ever met him before. Humbles is on the Streamers Galaxy raid train. That's my boy. HMBLS_. Alright. We're gonna send y'all over to Humbles. Show them all that love. Show them all that amazingness that is y'all. I will see you all Wednesday. Golly, I can't even talk. I will see you all Friday night for next stream. We will have. I'll lick him, no worries. Oh my. Anyway. Oh my goodness, I love it. So I will see you all Friday night. We're gonna have shorts coming out. We have one come out today. We have one come out Wednesday. One come out Friday. So if you're into the shorts forum content, check that out as well. TikTok, YouTube, same name. We're gonna next Sunday's video. We'll then be live again Saturday night, Sunday morning, and again next Monday. So 4 nights, 4 times a week, I get to hang out with y'all. I'm super excited. We might get to add another night into there in the mix if everything works out. So fingers crossed. But anyway. Love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Remember you're worth it. I will see you legends Friday night. If earlier, I will let y'all know on my socials, so keep an eye out. All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye.